अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Section 6 WPS or welder qualifications. 6.1 Journal. When structure and pressurized items are fabricated by welding, it is essential that all the welded joints are sound and have suitable properties for their application. Control of welding is by WPS that give detailed written instructions about the welding conditions that must be used to ensure that welded joints have the required properties. Although WPS are shop floor document to instruct welders, welding inspectors need to be familiar with them because they will refer to them when checking that welders are working within the specified requirements. Welders need to be able to understand WPSs, make non-defective welds, and demonstrate these abilities before being allowed to make production welds. 6.2 Qualified Welding Procedure Qualification Specification. It is industry practice to use qualified WPSs for most applications. A welding procedure is usually qualified by making a test weld to demonstrate that the properties of the joint satisfy the requirements specified by the application standard and a client or end user. Demonstrating the mechanical properties of the joint is the principal purpose of qualification tests, but showing that a defect-free weld can be produced is also very important. Production welds made in accordance with welding conditions similar to those used for a test weld should have similar properties and therefore be fit for their intended purpose. Table 6.1 is a typical WPS written in accordance with the European welding standard format, giving details of all the welding conditions that need to be specified. Table 6.1 Typical sequence for welding procedure qualification by means of a test weld. The welding engineer writes a preliminary welding procedure specification (PWPS), proposed welding procedure specification for each test coupon to be welded. A welder makes the test coupon in accordance with the PWPS. A welding inspector records all the welding conditions used to make the test coupon the as done conditions. An independent examiner or examining body third-party inspector may be requested to monitor the procedure qualification. The test coupon is subjected to NDT in accordance with the method specified by the standard, visual inspection, MT or PT, and RT or UT. The test coupon is destructively tested, tensile band macro tests. The code application standard client may require additional tests such as the hardness, impact or corrosion test depending on the material and application. A WPQR is prepared by the welding engineer giving detail of as run welding conditions, result of NDT, result of the destructive tests, welding conditions allowed for production welding. If a third party inspector is involved, he will be requested to sign the WPQR as a true record of the test. 6.2.1 Welding standards for procedure qualification. European and American standards have been developed to give comprehensive details about Dot how a welded test piece must be made to demonstrate joint properties. Dot how the test piece must be tested. Dot which welding details need to be included in a WPS. Dot the range of production welding allowed by a particular qualification test weld. The principal European standards that specify these requirements are EN ISO 15614 Specification and Qualification of Welding Procedures for Metallic Materials, Welding Procedure Test. Part 1 Arc and gas welding of steels and arc welding of nickel and nickel alloys. Part 2 Arc welding of aluminum and its alloys. The principal American standards for procedure qualification are ASME Section 9 Pressurized System Vessel and Piper, AWS D1.1 Structural Welding of Steels, AWS D1.2 Structural Welding of Aluminiums. 6.2.2 The qualification process for welding procedures. Although qualified WPSs are usually based on test welds made to demonstrate weld joint properties, welding standards also allow qualified WPSs for some applications to be written based on other data. Some alternative ways that can be used for writing welding qualified WPSs for some applications are qualification by adoption of a standard welding procedure, test welds previously qualified and documented by other manufacturers. Dot qualification based on previous welding experience, weld joints that have been repeatedly made and proved to have suitable properties by their service record. Procedure qualification to European standard by a test weld similar in ASME Section 9 and AWS requires a sequence of action typified by those shown by Table 6.1. A successful procedure qualification test is completed by the production of WPQR, an example of which is shown in the figure 6.1. Figure 6.1 example of WPQR qualification range to EN 15614 format. 6.2.3 Relationship between WPQR and WPS. Once WPQR has been produced, the welding engineer can write qualified WPSs for the various production and weld joints that need to be made. The welding conditions that are allowed to be written on a qualified WPSs are referred to as the qualification range and depend on the welding conditions used for the test piece, as certain details, and form part of the WPQR. Welding conditions are referred to as welding variables by European and American welding standards and are classified as either essential or non-essential variables and can be defined as essential variable that has an effect on a mechanical properties of weldment and if changed beyond the limits specified by the standard will require the WPS to be requalified. Non-essential variable that must be specified on a WPS but does not have a significant effect on the mechanical properties of the weldment and can be changed without the need for requalification but will require a new WPS to be written. Because essential variables can have a significant effect on mechanical properties, they are the controlling variables that govern the qualification range and determine what can be written in a WPS. If a welder makes a production weld using conditions outside the range given on a particular WPS, there is a danger that the welded joint will not have the required properties, and there are two options. Number 1. Make another test weld using similar welding conditions to those used for the affected weld and subject this to the same tests used for the relevant WPQR to demonstrate that the properties still satisfy specified requirement. Number 2. Remove the affected weld and re-weld this joint strictly in accordance with the designed WPS. Most of the welding variables classed as essential are the same in the both European and the American welding standards, but their qualification age may differ. Some application standards specify their own essential variables, and it is necessary to ensure these are considered when procedures are qualified and WPS is written. Examples of essential variables according to European welding standards are given in table 6.2. Table 6.2. Typical examples of WPS essential variables according to European welding standards. Variable: welding process, range of procedure qualification, no range, process qualified must be used in production. Variable: PWST, range of procedure qualification, joint tested after PWST only qualified PWST production joints. Joint tested as welded only qualify as welded production joints. Variable: parent material type, range of procedure qualification, parent material of similar composition and mechanical properties are allocated the same material. Group number qualification only allows production welding of materials with the same group number. Variable: welding consumables, for range of procedure qualification, consumables for production welding must have the same European designation. General rule. Variable: material thickness, range for procedure qualification, a thickness range is allowed below and above the test coupon thickness. Variables: type of current, range for procedure qualification, AC only qualifies for AC, DC polarity positive or negative cannot be changed. Pulse current only qualifies for pulsed current production welding. Variable: preheat temperature, range for procedure qualification, the preheat temperature used for the test is the minimum that must be applied. Variables: interpass temperature, range, the highest interpass temperature reached in the test is the maximum allowed. Variable: heat input, range, when impact requirement apply the maximum heat input allowed is 25% above the test heat input. When hardness requirement apply the minimum heat input allowed is 25% below test heat input. 6.3 Welder qualification. The use of qualified WPSs is the accepted method for controlling production welding, but will only be successful if the welders understand and work in accordance with them. Welders also need to have the skill to consistently produce sound, defect-free welds. Welding standards have been developed to give guidance in which test welds are required to show that welders have the required skills to make certain types of production welds in the specified material. 6.3.1 Welding standards for welder qualification. The principal European Standards that specify requirements are BSN ISO 9606-1 Qualification Test of Welders Fusion Welding Part 1 Steels EN ISO 9606-2 Qualification Test of Welders Fusion Welding Part 2 Aluminium and Aluminium Alloys EN 1418 Welding Personnel Approved testing of welding operators for fusion welding and resistance weld scatters for fully mechanized and automatic welding of metallic materials. The principal American standards that specify requirements for welder qualification are ASME Section 9 pressurized system vessels and pipework, AWS D1.1 structural welding of steels, AWS D1.2 structural welding of aluminium, 6.3.2 the qualification process for welders. Qualification testing of welders to European standards requires that tests to be made and subjected to specified tests to demonstrate that the welder is able to understand the WPS and produce a sound weld. For manual and semi-automatic welding, tests demonstrate the ability to manipulate the electrode and welding torch. For mechanized and automatic welding, the emphasis is on the demonstrating the ability to control particular types of welding equipment. American standard allow welders to demonstrate that they can produce sound welds by subjecting their first production weld to NDT. Table 6.3 shows the step required for qualifying welders in accordance with the European standards. Table 6.3 The stages for qualification of welder. The welding engineer writes a WPS for a qualified welder qualification test piece. Dot. The welder make the test weld in accordance with the WPS. Dot. A welding inspector monitors the welding to ensure that the welder is working in accordance with the WPS. An independent examiner or examining body third-party inspector may be requested to monitor the test. Dot. The test coupon is subjected to NDT in accordance with the method specified by the standard. Visual inspection MT or PT and RT or UT. Dot. For certain materials and welding processes, some destructive testing may be required, bend tests or macros. Dot. A welder's qualification certificate is prepared showing the welding conditions used for the test piece and the range of qualification allowed by the standard for production welding. Dot. If a third party is involved, they would endorse the qualification certificate as a true record of test. Dot. The test coupon is subjected to NDT in accordance with the methods specified by the standard. Visual inspection MT or PT and RT or UT. Dot. For certain materials and welding processes, some destructive testing may be required, bend test or macros. Dot. A welder's qualification certificate is prepared showing the welding conditions used for the test piece and the range of qualification allowed by the standard for production welding. Dot. If a third party is involved, they would endorse the qualification certificate as a true record of the test. Figure 6.2 shows a typical welder qualification certificate in accordance with the European standards. Figure 6.2 Example of a WPQR document test weld details to EN 15614 format. Six point 3.3 Welder qualification and production welding allowed. the welder is allowed to make production welds within the range of qualification recorded on the welder qualification certificate. The range of qualification is based on the limits specified by the welding standard for welder qualification. Essential variables defined as a variable that, if changed beyond the limits specified by the welding standard, may require greater skill than has been demonstrated by the test weld. Some welding variables classed as essential for welder qualification are the same type as those classified as essential for welding procedure qualification, but the range of the qualification may be significantly wider. Some essential variables are specific to welder qualification. Examples of welder qualification essential variables are given in table 6.4. Table 6.4. Typical examples of welder qualification essential variables according to European welding standards. Variables: welding process. Range: no range process qualified is the process that a welder can use in production. Variable: type of weld. Butt welds cover the type of joint except branch welds. Fillet welds only qualify fillets. Parent material type: parent material of similar composition and mechanical properties are allocated the same material group number. Qualification only allows production welding of materials with the same group number, but the groups allow much wider composition ranges than the procedure groups. Variable: filler material. Range: electrodes and filler wires for production welding must be within the range of the qualification of the filler material. Variable: material thickness. Range: a thickness range is allowed for test pieces above 12 mm, allow greater than or equal to 5 mm. Variable: pipe diameter. Range: essential and very restricted for small diameters. Test pieces above 25 mm allow greater than or equal to 0.5 into diameter used minimum 25 mm. Welding position. Variable. Range: position of welding very important. HL 045 allows all position except PG. 6.3.4. Period of validity for a welder qualification certificate. A welder qualification begins from the date of welding at the test piece. The welding coordinator or other responsible person can confirm that welder has been working within the initial range of qualification. The certificate needs to be confirmed every 6 months, otherwise the certificate becomes invalid. The validity of the certificate may be extended. The chosen method of extension must be stated on the certificate at the time of issue. Retest every 3 years. Valid for 2 years provided that the welder is working for the same manufacturer, the manufacturer has a quality system to ISO 3834-2 or ISO 3834-3. 6.3.5. Prolongation of welder qualification. The welder's qualification certificate can be prolonged by an examiner or examining body, but certain conditions need to be satisfied. Records or evidence are available that can be traced to the welder and the WPSs used for production welding. Supporting evidence must relate to volumetric examination of the welder's production welds, RT or UT, on 2 welds made during the 6 months prior to the extension date. Supporting evidence welds must satisfy the acceptance levels for imperfections specified by the European welding standard. and have been made under the same conditions as the original test weld. Figure 6.3 example of WPQR document detail of weld test to EN 15614 format. Figure 6.4 example of welder qualification test certificate WPQ to EN 9606-1 format.